Yo, 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 it's your boy, David Odom Chuck. Guys, I want to talk premium wireless chargers today. And more in particular, one that has MagSafe enabled on it. Yes, you already know I'm talking about the Belkin MagSafe charger 3-in-1 bundle. You know, after receiving the iPhone 12, one thing that I've learned to love about it, besides its design, is that MagSafe feature. Now, I mean, I use it everywhere, and I'm actually going to come up with a video here shortly of where, like, I bought special magnets, and I'm hanging this stuff in the shower everywhere, and also on my charger to charge wirelessly. Now, before, you would have to have a charger like this one right here, the Nomad, what I like to call the previous premium, and you'd have to lay it down flat and then it would charge. But in the middle of the night, you know what I'm saying, you have to like lean over the bed, click it, see what's going on. With this MagSafe charger, check it out, it's so sweet. It's like floating, and it does the same animation that when you put on the Apple specific cases that it does. And then wait for it, oh, that's right, I don't know if you're gonna be someone that's gonna be like watching with this stand or what, but I mean, I'm going to be using it as charger, so to be honest with you, it's going to be in this orientation for me. While in the middle of the night, if I do get a notification or need to check something, I tap my screen from the bed and it's like perfect height, don't have to look over. I mean, that's pretty good. Now, one thing I've definitely gotten confident on how I drop it on, simply because when I drop it on, I give it a little wiggle, just approach it, because there have been times where I was so confident where I would just drop it on and it would fall off. So yeah, don't make that happen. Okay. Sorry for the interruption, guys, but I had an Amazon package come that, who knows, might be a future product to review. Okay, back to where I was. MagSafe charger, honestly, I love it. And then when you're not using it, it doesn't look so bad either. I did get the black one, so if you go with the white one, this will blend into the background. So super cool. The next thing I want to mention, I'm very happy I didn't just do an unboxing and then give my thoughts on it right away. I'm happy I've had this thing for a handful of days and really got to experience it, because I was actually going to write or do a very different review because of the Apple Watch charger. And what I mean by that is, when I first received this unit, I would put it on to charge and it would charge right away. But then, I kid you not, 30 seconds later, it would stop charging. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, like, are you really? Like, it doesn't work? Did I get a dud of a unit? Or, and this was like one of my biggest like fears was gonna happen, fears in relative to charging. So my Nomad here, which is also like $100 charger. This thing was not cheap. Very nice build quality. You got leather on the front and made out of solid aluminum. So super good quality. But when I would charge this thing at night, I'd put my watch here, right? And for some reason, because you're fighting against gravity and the magnet strength of it isn't the strongest, there would be times where it would like fall down a little. I don't know if you see that, and it would stop charging. Sure enough, the next morning I'd wake up to a dead battery watch, and it just sucked. It was just such a hassle to deal with. With this charger, I was thinking the same thing was going to happen, where because of the angle that I don't know, I guess it would stop charging. But it turns out, guys, guess what? That wasn't the problem. I don't know if it was just because it was a new product or the outlet I had it plugged into, but since then I have not had that problem. But it is super weird that I did have it the first day. So maybe one of you guys can, in the comments, describe to me what was going on. Which draws me to my next point before I get to the bottom charger. Let me take these off. I wish you could move this around. That's one thing on this charger I wish. These are stationary, it cannot move. I'm sure their scientists did all the studies and found that these are the best angles, but me personally, I don't need my watch face at night to be my like clock. I actually think that's annoying, because while I'm falling asleep, I move around and sure enough, this thing lights up green, lights up the whole room. I just, not a fan. So I wish I could do this straight. Like just straight, where almost actually I'd bend it backwards if I could. And there's another reason why I want to do that, and that's because when it's charging straight down like it would on, you know, the charger that came in the box with the Apple Watch, you're looking at like gravity's helping you charge. And each time you throw an angle on it, those magnets play more into effect, causing more chances of it not charging, which kind of defeats the purpose. Okay, guys, now that we got those two out of the way, let's talk about the bottom charger. This is a Qi charger at the bottom, so we're talking AirPods. It does have this like circle, and it's really nice because when you drop the AirPods, the first gen with the wireless case, it charges nicely. It fits in there nicely, but when you do the Pro case, it's almost like awkwardly too big for that little indent that it has in there. So part of me kind of wishes that you would have just did a flat, you hear me, Belkin would have did a flat surface like any other charger, and just that way you can place it on. But they didn't. And then my thing that really I don't like about this charger, and that is that small little light. I'm thinking when I saw it, I'm like, the lights are on. I'm like, okay, that's a pretty bright light. Like, you know something's charging there and it's working. I better hope when I turn the lights off that thing dims. And I don't think that's too much to ask for, because the Nomad 2 years ago, they also have lights on here, and when it gets too dark, it dims that light because it's got a sensor in there to let you know the lights are off, and it dims that light to the point where you don't even notice it at all unless you're looking at it. And this $150 charger does not do that, and that's just not cool. So I will probably take a Sharpie, I kid you not, and I'm literally just gonna like paint over it, and hopefully that does the trick on dimming it my way. Okay, guys, I would say that's pretty much sums up the functionality and my final thoughts on the functionality. Next, let's talk about the design of this gorgeousness. Me personally, I think it looks wonderful. It's one of those products where you see it, it makes sense, and it looks great. It's got this super awesome, which I want to say stainless steel top, so it's not made out of plastic, and for me that's huge. This surface also has this like texture that's really grippy, and then on the bottom, really like this texture because the entire piece is just this like micro suction. Package number 2 for the interruption. Oh, you gotta love that. I should get like a sign on the front of my door that says do not disturb. Okay guys, where was I? Yes, the bottom. So the bottom here, it's like almost this like super grippy, and they have this tape that was on there, so I can't get any B-roll on that. Couldn't wait, had to peel it off, and it was like ripping the plastic piece off. And when you set it down, like you see the computer shaking, like this thing is it's on there for good, but picks up no problem. So that's great. So it's well thought out. Besides that small little light and this indent, I think it's a very, very, very well product, and that draws me to my last conclusion of this video. Guys, we're almost there. Hang with me. It is extremely expensive at $150, but it is extremely premium. If you're worried about paying for rent this month, you're probably not even looking to buy this. I personally do love this thing. I think it really does its job well, minus that stupid little LED that I just saw again. And I think it is a great product overall. And like I said, you got the cash to spare. Don't be shy. You're not going to regret it. You're going to love this product. It's super minimal, super clean. And actually, you know what? One last thing I want to mention. Let me take all this off. I thought it was super cool how this charger was designed. So instead of it being like, you know, plug out right here, this thing will actually, it's right here on this side. You plug it in and then you drop it down. Just very nicely engineered. Kudos to you guys, Belkin. Like, that was clean. And then now you just have this like clean, simple wire coming out. Really like that. I love those type of details, and that's what you're gonna get with a premium product. Guys, look, that's it. That's what I got for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, thumbs up would be nice. You can subscribe if you want to see me drop some more videos. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one.